all in my face, taking up all of my space. You should get
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. That's the rookie Tyler Luke. He begins this one. Off we go from Pittsburgh. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A throw on the first play from Rodgers. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Box it. Hey, 88, 26. Back, over, inside. Yeah, this.
Rodgers, RPO, quickly out to Wilson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Ravens' 34-yard line.
Rodgers going up top again. That one caught by Wilson. He'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He's got his big tight end. Fire move. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, middle.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
To the right side, he's got Andrews.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
They'll run. It's Henry. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain.
It's second and 8.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 8. From the gun, Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Raven first down. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 24 now, here's second and 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. Here's a third down coming up. To throw is Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Ravens are on the board. It's 7-3. Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Rodgers here on second down. He finds Austin with the grab. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
brings up...
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On fourth down, Steelers send out Corliss Waitman to punt. On the return for the Ravens, it's Zay Flowers. The return man can only make a fair catch, and it is at about the 8-yard line.
At their own 8-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here back to the 6.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Open man is beaten. He's got him. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, Baltimore.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1, it's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. In motion comes Walker. To the air one more time with Jackson. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time he's caught a ball here tonight. And it is good for a 1st down.
A gain of 15. And the Ravens
A give right up the middle to Henry. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. And will give him 4 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
This one complete downfield to Walker.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
A pass pulled in by Henry. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. On the return, it's Austin. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. The drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Rodgers now. This one grabbed by Austin. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Here's Rodgers. He sent a screen to the receiver, Wilson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
No. 115. 319. Box it, box it, box it, box it.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. And made by Thielen. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's into the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. That is 16th touchdown of the year.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Jackson now on 2nd down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Baltimore.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion comes Walker. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Baltimore.
A gain of 15.
Now Mitchell. Finding room to the 20. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Fowler.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Here's Mitchell. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Third, they need 8. Here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle by Trenton Simpson. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 10-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
30-yard line.
Ready.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Chuck Clark. They're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of grounded pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rules to the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. He's got a man. It's Walker.
But so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
finding yourself down here multiple scores in the second half, the defense is going to give you some friendly run dicks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. Pick up of 46 yards. It is brought in the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Jackson and the offense trying to get 2 more here.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
14. Ravens 9.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Now one. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Starts on the tackle.
In today's NFL, you just don't see teams invest with first-round picks in the safety position very often, but every once in a while, a guy comes along that's just too good to pass up. That's exactly why they took him this past spring in the draft, and he's making his presence felt here today.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult. Defensively, it'll set up a 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
2nd down, Jackson. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. He's got a 1st down inside the 45. And he will score. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was...
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. In the shotgun, it's A-Rob. That's out wide to Warren. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Throw to the right flank. It is caught. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? Selling the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understanding the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Rodgers. He finds Austin with the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
319.
To throw is Rodgers. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out.
319.
They'll run the draw with Warren. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
We'll try and run it here with Warren. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Rodgers to throw. This one incomplete. Let's defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the gun, Jackson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
No, we changed it.
Again, it's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
4 yards. First down, Baltimore.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Baltimore.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be pressed and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
That is caught outline on the RPO. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Ravens first down.
16-yard line.
Here's Henry. Good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
The 11-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. We're going to go right back to Henry. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Henry will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Rodgers. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. Finding room across midfield. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Inside. No. 88, 88.
First down for Aaron. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
At the 48-yard line.
26. Blue 58.
Rodgers on first down. This one grabbed by Austin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 2.
40-yard line.
Rodgers now. He's got it at the 7. And he will score. Game on. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdown. Important one here now for the Steelers. They're going to try to go for the 2-point conversion. To the air once more. It's Rodgers. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line. And add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
35-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Set to go now on first and 10. A run here with Mitchell. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Second and 5.
Second and 5.
Jackson looking to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it. The big veteran, Cameron Hayward, getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down. Now, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Ravens sending the punt team out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Here's first down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
At the 15-yard
A give to Mitchell. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
This is 1st and 10. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. That is second touchdown tonight.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy. That decision to go for two was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for two. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Quick, ready?
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long. Mike, he's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, here's Mitchell. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts to stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Open man is beaten. He's got him. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Running is Mitchell. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Baltimore.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Baltimore first down.